Hey y'all, it's Lita Monet, and I'm here with Honey about to get into her mental health check-in and just talk about what's been going on.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be here. I feel like what you're doing is really great. You know, like people of color that look like us don't really talk about this that much. And, you know, it's always great when you find somebody else that's like young, black, beautiful, and like doing their work, walking in their own purpose and doing their own thing. Like, I ain't seen nobody in the city doing what you're doing. So I think it's a great thing. And
Thank you.
Great.
Oh my God. Don't gas me.
No.
But all right, so to break the ice, even though my dad kind of did it for me.
Yeah. Shout out to Dad though.
I do like to ask, what would you rate your mental health from a 1, 10? 10 is the best.
I'm such a indecisive person, and I'm a Pisces, so that's why the fish going in two opposite ways. Indecisive, I would say, on the daily, my mental health can range because certain things can happen, like even just like dealing with grief or certain situations or people.
Yeah,
anything just can happen, or somebody asking me a question and sparking something different. Like one of my students was like, can you come to the hallway? Can I talk to you the other day? And I'm like, yeah. And he just lost his great grandma, and he was just like, Miss Brown, what's some advice to help me get through that? And I'm just thinking, I done lost so many people. I'm like, you want advice from me though? But at that time, but you know what I'm saying, you had that confidence in me to where it's just like I have to put my own things aside. So on that day, my mental health was probably a 5, but me knowing that I just had to have a ton of vision and be there for somebody else, it raised to a 10. So every day is different. You just have to look at like every situation through a different perspective. But my mental health be up and down all day, every day.
Yeah,
it really do. But I have to talk to myself and figure out the best outcome or the best lesson or mission in every situation. And that situation was a situation where I woke up that day very sad, you know, very emotional about what I was going through. And then for my students to ask me about advice, not even knowing what I'm going through, it's just like, okay, put your big girl panties on, girl. You gotta, I know your mental health down, but girl, you gotta pump it up. Like people out here need you. They ask you for advice and stuff, and you don't even know what's going on. Get it together. So every day it's a work hard, but slow progress is still progress.
Yeah, that's how I be feeling sometimes too. Cause me working in a psychiatric hospital and a high school, it's like you either show up to work with an attitude and you give them the attitude back, and it's just like, all right, we all just lost today. So stuff like that. So I feel you for sure. But to jump into our first question, okay, I'm gonna take it easy on you.
Okay.
What areas in life do you feel like fulfill you the best right now?
Working. So that's number one, period. If I'm not productive, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm not moving. I'm not doing my part in this world if I'm not being productive. And that can be doing my grades on time, going to the studio when I know I need to go. I need to have another video, do promotion, or just organize my life together. If I'm not being productive, I'm not doing anything. And for me, having a job keep me productive because I know I got to do this at that time. Now I have to just, I don't know, it just keep me productive. It keep me moving. So that's like my number one for sure. And then just my my artistry, like just being in the studio and keeping that my priority while having other priorities, you know. So that would just be like number 2 because I can just school and work is just like my professional, and then which music is still professional, but I get to just relax and let it all out and to just release, you know. So it's just like just be whatever, create whatever. Like even with music, whatever I think of, I can say it, I can do it. Like it's no limitations. So that just and I'm like I'm not saying I don't listen to nobody, but I move by the beat of my own drum. So like when I can't do that, I feel restricted, or I feel like I'm not being the best person I can be when I have limitations.
Yeah,
and it makes me go crazy.
I feel that because honestly, I feel like we on the same little path right now. Because we be in schools, we in like the education, and then we got the outside world, like we be outside.
Yeah,
my students find me on the internet all the time.
Yeah.
And they come back to school and they be like, "You not even Miss Lita for real."
Yeah.
Like
no, but I am though. Like, and that's what I'm saying.
And then
like,
they want to get to following you, and it's just so like you have to always have a boundary. Like I feel like every day it's just something to me. Always having to redirect something. Like don't bring that up. Like I was in Baby Tron video and I was doing the splits and stuff, and it was just like, why you showing your friends?
No, for real. Like y'all be overdoing it. Like if you go look at it, just look at it. But you know, but I feel like the dynamics are different, but it's like what I tell them is just like you should know how important you are in my life because I can be doing this full time where I don't have to show up for you. I don't have to be here for you. So you should know how important you is. That I don't care about doing no splits. I don't care about none of that. I'm here for you. I'm teaching Monday. You know what time I'm gonna arrive. You know what time I'm gonna leave. You know you can call me, ask me for this. So that's like these other people got to pay me to see me and do all these other things. Like I'm doing this because I love it. So that's why I be trying to tell them like you gonna have fun when you get this age. Everybody gonna have fun. Is you gonna get money? You still gonna be living with your like? What are you gonna do? Like you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with your life? Because I went to college, I did these things, and I can have fun. But I wasn't in college just living my best life, baby. I didn't even know how I was gonna eat. So you got to know when I get some money and get a job, I'm gonna live my life, and I would want them to do the same, and I would want them to be who they are. But what's important, they see me taking care of business Monday through Friday, though, regardless of what I'm doing, regardless of who's talking about it, regardless of me and what the accolades is. You see me taking care of this. So I feel like taking care of priorities and showing them that still professionalism and adulthood. They probably don't know it now, but they're going to look at it like, I knew this one lady, she was in the video doing this, doing that. She still was getting money, got degrees, got this, got that. And it's going to click in their head about like, you have to handle that business first. It don't matter when it's clicked, but it's going to click eventually. And that's why I try to push that. They be talking all, don't worry about that. What you get on that test? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what my mom would have told me. She don't care if who Big Sean walked through the door. You did your homework. Why you worried about Big Sean? That's what my mom would have said. So it don't matter about my accolades. I'm here for you. I want you to be the best person you can be. Like, you know what? She pushed me. She still have fun. She still got her degree. She still got that as a Black person too, though. That's the most important part. Not just and there's nothing wrong with other people, other races, but people that look like me and live where we live at, go to our stores, our Family Dollars, all the stuff we go to that look like us, that still want to have an education and be something for themselves. And to know you can do multiple things. Like, you can do that.
Absolutely. We love that.
And like, let's not act like Black people are just born and stuck up. It's not us. We will be.
It's just the stuff that we into. We get put into.
We have fun at everybody cookout. We go to somebody cookout. We don't even know what half a time. It's just us to have fun and all that. Like that Instagram, that don't mean nothing to me. Come with me in real life. You gonna have more fun. Like that's not nothing. That's just the highlights of the fun. And it's the real fun, baby. It's just a taste, but yeah. But I try to get them to know the difference, though.
Absolutely. So with you, I kind of like know you because of the whole getting fired from Taylor Prep and then doing music. How was that on your mental when all that aired and got out there?
Well, I could have this experience. I could tell you about the experience I just had. Because my nephew just graduated high school last year, like around
congratulations.
Yes, and I forgot the school, but it's right there by Taylor. I'm sorry, it's Try Something.
Trillium?
Yes, thank you. But on the way there I had to pass Taylor Prep. And I could say the days and months going past, I was perfectly fine. You know, I'm like, it is what it is. Like it's not the first time I done lost something, so I knew how to just deal with the loss.
Yeah.
But when I rode past it, I had an anxiety attack, which I didn't know. And I'm like, and I asked my therapist, like, why was I feeling like that? Like, I literally couldn't breathe when I rode past that place. But they was telling me like I was triggered by the memories and everything that happened to me and stuff like that. But I didn't even know what I was driving and I couldn't breathe. And I'm on my way to my nephew's graduation. So I'm just like, what is wrong with me? I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out what I was driving trying to breathe. You know what I'm saying? And I was really, really sad, and I had to pull myself together because I'm going to a celebration. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like things can just hit you at a time when you're not even thinking about it for real. Like I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't know. I would have took another way if I knew that would have happened. Yeah, I would have gone on the freeway. So I just didn't know what I was experiencing at first. I had to ask, and I asked a therapist that wasn't mine because at that time. In the summer, I was just working at the JRP program. So I was teaching the kids straight out of juvie. But it's so many therapists on site because it's like a therapist per each kid, you know. So I was just talking to this one guy, Mr. Logan, and I'm just like, Mr. Logan, what was I experiencing? Like, you know, like I had to tell somebody right then and there. I couldn't wait for an appointment. I'm like, I want to know what I was experiencing. And he told me like I was triggered by the memories and everything I went through. So I didn't know it was going to affect me like that. And it was months later. So, yeah.
Do you think you was bottling stuff in at that time just because, like, you had to just roll with the punches? Like, I got to find something else to do. And
yeah, because, I mean, I feel like that was the worst dynamic of just, like, my regular life before going viral is that, like, you work a job, you get fired, you find another one. You don't sit there and cry about it and ain't nobody go help me. Ain't nobody gonna pay my bills, none of that. So your mind automatically gets to survivor mode and gets to the next bag, you know? So I was just thinking what I'm about to do next. But then when my students and the parents found out that I did have to leave, the things that they put in motion and what they did for me, I didn't know my impact until what they started doing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, they going in. So I'm like, hold on, So it put the fire up under you that it's like, yes, you're an adult, man. F these bills. Like it ain't about that. Like, and I just took a huge leap to lose everything because I'm just like, this is not right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I shouldn't have to choose or to delete anything just to follow my dreams when I haven't did nothing wrong. And when everybody's benefiting off of me. And what I mean that test scores is up the roof because of me in 6 months. And things like so much different things starting girls clubs to where I got half the girls in the school with a population of 432 students. Then ask them how many girls that I actually had them in my room. You know what I'm saying? It was y'all wasn't doing numbers like that. Mm-hmm. Like nobody could in the 6 months. And a lot of people been there for years. So it's just like we give a lot to these companies and to these people as well. And it's just like, okay, we go pack up and just give it to somebody else, or just like the parents and the students just showed me I was appreciated. Mm-hmm. And it's just like my work wasn't going undone. So it was just like everything was just good and bad. Like you gotta look at the positive and the negative. But the negative is just people pointing a finger at me and telling me what they do and don't like when I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because if I did care, I wouldn't be doing it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do that, girl. They gonna care about this video and they care. Yeah, nah. You know, like, no. And I didn't do anything maliciously. I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna be BT Wars. Okay. I mean, I love y'all, but baby, I got an end goal.
So I gotta put me first.
Yes, Lucius. My Shayla.
My last guest said put me first, Lucius, and I almost canceled the whole thing. I was like, no, you didn't just catch me off guard.
For real, I got to.
But we're gonna go into our next question. We're gonna go into childhood traumas.
Okay.
What is one experience from your childhood that you felt invalidated?
Probably losing my dad. That's number one. Because I feel like I deal with things now or been so logically because I lost a parent so young. Mm-hmm. So like things came real life for me real fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like really knowing somebody can be here one day and literally sit next to the person and then they not here the next couple. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just been a realist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That just made me real about things, and where things are not black and white, it is something in the middle, and I can look at different people's perspectives to degree or disagree. I can look at your perspective and understand and not still disagree because I literally did every walk of life or know somebody from every walk of life. And I don't think I'm better than nobody. That's the thing. Like, I don't care. I don't think I'm better than somebody, you know, and I treat everybody the same. Like, janitors was my friends at school. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, I know Mr. Shelton, I still be seeing him. Like, I treat everybody with love and like everybody that girl or that nigga to me. You feel me? Like, everybody, and that's how I treat them, man. When you treat people like that, that's how they go walk. But black people, we need that. We need people to be talking to us like that and to uplift us, because everything somebody say, we think they hate them. Oh, this and this and the third one. We need to be helping each other. We need to be telling each other the real and telling them you are doing good. You are doing something nobody else is doing. Keep going, or whatever we need to say. So,
how was it growing up with only one parent?
Well, I have all brothers too, so I'm the only girl. So it's just like I had still like well, of course, my brother was father figures to me, but it's just like me being the only girl, I always had to do what I needed to do. Yeah, I couldn't walk in nobody's shadows. I'm a girl, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I did what they did or not, I'm still Dominique. But I feel like that was the best thing for me in my childhood, and what helped me and everybody trauma is that like I always was doing something. Dominique part of this organization, Dominique hooping, Dominique doing this, Dominique. So I was bringing my family together because why? Oh, we got to go to Dominique game. We got to go to Dominique this. So like, you know, all that hurt and pain, but I put it in so much different things and grab my people like, we doing this. Oh, she's starting this. When she start doing that? I don't know. She just started doing it. Like, that's how it be. I'm like, y'all coming or not? Okay. Like, you know, like even I started making music, I told my friend, she was like, Dominique, when you start doing music, I've been doing her since the 4th grade. But by the time I told her to do music, I already had 4 or 5 songs. But I come ready. I don't come half doing nothing. Like, I'm ready. Graduate from high school. I'm about to go to Memphis. My friend like, girl, when you playing that? I was like, oh, you applied to one school. You ain't got a backup. Plan A is going to work. Right. I don't think negatively. Why plan A not go work? They was like, all right, y'all, we about to go to Memphis. That's what he said. So it's just like, I know how to lead people too. I know how to make people feel good. I know how to make people believe in themselves. And I feel like also too, that's just my role in life. Like, I make people feel good. I make people see that they can do better and they can be them better selves. And for like my family, I have to do things for them to see it, to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Some people are visual learners. You can tell somebody something all day, but if they're not read the instructions to learn, show me. And that's me. You gotta show me. So that's what I do for my people. Like I show them what to do, you know what I'm saying, and how to be better so they can be better. And I'm not perfect and I be messing up all the time, but you know what I'm saying? But I do have those people to say, hey Dominique, you messed up on this, hey, you messed up on that. So it just depends.
Okay. All right then. So with your support system, how do you wish they would show up for you more?
Honestly, I was having this conversation. I don't think they can show up for me more.
Why is that?
They don't have the ability to do what I need them to do.
Oh, okay.
And that's okay. You need to, sometimes you have to learn people positions. I know for a fact if I don't tell them it, and then it's like family or friends or just people in my, I know if I don't give them straight instructions and say exactly do this, it's not going to get done. So it's not going to, like, these people can't help me. And I'm not being mean, like they can't. I like, I'm not. They can't. I have to give people, don't do nothing else. Do exactly, walk in there. You know, like for real. It's like, it's okay. I know the position they play. They can't help me.
Okay, then.
Like I need somebody that can move some mountains. And it's okay because you got to look at demographically of where we from. And I'm the first person in my family to go to college. And I'm not just saying college make you better or this and the third, but I have learned to survive. To just survive, and this ain't about the school or the test, and being able to survive first and still go to school and do certain things. And I walked a whole different path to where everybody I know didn't fight for something. Everybody I know didn't have a goal. Everybody I know didn't have a plan. Everybody I know didn't graduate high school. It's just like a lot of people that I know, they're great people and they're a go-getter, they're hustlers, but they didn't do what I did. And it's just some things they would never understand. And I would be beating myself up and beating them up to get them to make them understand, where I know they would just follow directions good. That's just what they're good at. If I give them directions, they will follow. But they can't lead me or help me with anything.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Okay. Love that one too. I'm gonna say love that a lot. That's just like my favorite love goes. I'll be like, love that. But how was your college experience for you?
The best thing, everything. I think everybody should go to college. People say, I ain't going to college. Forget that debt. Man, why not? We only live once. Go get that debt. Well, y'all still live with your mama anyway. You might as well go get the debt and go have some fun and go. You got to go look at other things. Go get perspectives. Like my sister's graduating right now. We reading different stories and stuff, but the units say how different experience makes new perspectives, bro. You cannot just stay in the same place forever all day, not travel, not do nothing, and just think you know everything. Right. You gotta go meet islanders. You gotta go meet people from Alabama. You gotta go see the Lorraine Motel. You gotta go see stuff. You gotta go feel it for yourself, though, not just what somebody told you or just what you heard. And that's fine. We can hear stories and vividly get those images in our head, but you got to touch and see for yourself. You never know what you're going to learn. You never know who you're going to meet. Nothing. You just don't know. So like, you got to get out there. You got to get around. You got to see the world. It's going to help you bring new perspectives, and that's okay. And I was just having this conversation earlier with my friend that people, I feel like older people, I love kids, but people feel undermined to think that they can learn something from a kid. Like, you don't know how much I learn every day just from working with kids, of how to be a better person, how to speak to different people certain ways, because everybody did. Like, it just teaches you so much to where I'm grown. I don't need to listen to you. I don't be doing that. I don't put nobody down. I want to listen to what you got to say. I want to hear you. It might literally change my perspective. Yeah. I don't know everything. I don't care what I studied in that college house. I don't know everything. I don't know how everybody thinks. So, but me learning you and hearing you is going to change your perspective. It might help me deal with somebody else differently if I get somebody with, you know what I'm saying, your type of aura or energy or your characteristics. So I feel like I can learn from everybody, and I don't undermine children. You know what I'm saying, when they speaking to me or telling me what they think, what they like, or just their perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't work in taught kids in Georgia. All my kids spoke French. They spoke English, but I don't know no French. I can tell you SA12 right now, though, because they taught me, Miss Brown would sit down with me and stuff like that. Y'all not teaching me French. Y'all don't know nothing. You don't know that, you know. But if I didn't listen to these kids, like, go sit down and do your work right now. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, no, what you say? You said you speak what? What that mean? You said what? Where your mama from? But this is me getting to know them, too, making them feel special, getting them in their culture, and they're teaching me French. Yeah. On top of that, like, you know, but a regular person wouldn't be, like, found to that, too, though. Yeah. Such as depends.
What was the hardest part about moving away for college?
wasn't nothing hard. Wasn't one thing hard. I knew that I was gonna go. I remember my mama, she was crying. I was looking at her just like this. I'm like, I love her to death, but I'm like, is she done? I'm ready to go. Like, girl, I'm gonna see it. I had to be with y'all my whole life, baby. I'm up. Mm-hmm. See y'all. I was like, I was so ready. I could have got there faster. And it wasn't just because like I was in a rush to leave home. Like, I always just been like carefree. Like, I just been happy my whole life. Like, I was ready for the adventure. I was ready to go. I feel like Dora the Explorer. I'm ready to go. It's time for me to go explore. Like, I'm ready to get there. So I was happy to go. Like, but that's what I thought too. Like, you graduate high school, you go to college. Like, I didn't think I was just doing something just like, I just thought that's what people do. Like, you go off, you go to college, let me go. See y'all later.
That's how I was, because I went to Oakland University, so it's not far. It's like 45. But now I'm getting ready to go to get my master's at Western.
Period. Good job.
So it's just like, that's 3 hours away, and I'm just like, y'all not coming out there to see me.
But they probably will.
But though. I don't care. Like, I'm the distant family member. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always the one that's kind of like, all right, I'll see y'all later. Or if I'm booking a flight, I don't tell nobody until I'm there. Like, hey, I landed. When was you leaving? I'm that person. So it's like, I just love leaving. Like, I just up and go and just be out of there. So I wouldn't even say me in college was hard. Honestly, me being in school wasn't hard. It was just like my predicament of it. Because with me, my ex-boyfriend died my senior year. So it was like a month after that. It was like, all right, move in. And I'm just like, give me a minute. Like, but other than that, I'll always be ready to go. Like, I don't let nothing go under nothing. Like, if somebody give me the opportunity to go somewhere, I'm going.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I definitely understand, because when I was graduating, because I graduated 2018, but my boyfriend died 2017 in November. So that following year, it was just like, and it was just real bold. Like, he bought all my books that year, but it's like, it was like no pressure though. I'm just like, I love ice cream. So it was just crazy. He used to always give me money for ice cream. But I was complaining about this book I needed for class. And then he was like, Dominique, I ain't buying you no more ice cream. You worry about ice cream all the time. And you need books, you need that. But that's how I'm like, he won't matter about my school. Like, I want to go to Sonic and get a cluster. I'm not thinking about that book. But it was just like that type of energy, though, and somebody believing in you that much and still getting you what you need and stuff like that. So it's just like, I definitely understand that. And then still trying to focus, like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just, I get that.
Yeah, my dean didn't even let me drop out. Like, I signed all my paperwork to drop out. He basically ripped it up because I had a full ride. I was just on scholarship the whole time, but housing. I was trying to be grown and went off and just lived there. But got that cool though. You know, I love that. But yeah, he had ripped that paper up from me, and I was just like, since this day, like, I always, like, if I go up to my school, I go over there and I say hey to him, just because, like, I still graduated early. Like, I graduated at 20. Period. So I was just like, you really helped me out.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes you just need that push, because you can be in an emotional state and just not thinking about all of it. And he can just be thinking like, I know you hurt, I know what you're going through, but this is what you need. And what would he want you to do? Like, he'll want you to keep going and be like, baby, be that smart girl, graduate early on these hoes. Let them know what's up. So definitely. And you just be needing that, because sometimes when you're emotional, you're not thinking about everything.
No, I'm very impulsive. I'm the most impulsive person.
As soon as I think about something, I do it. I don't be caring. Like, I just don't care.
I'm a certified crash out sometimes. But to keep going, y'all, this mental health check-in is going in great. We love Honey and all her experiences and her answers. We love her homegirl back there cheering us on right now. Okay. But do you feel like you're a person that seek happiness or avoid pain?
I avoid pain, cause like, I'm avoid pain. I'm avoid anything that's negative. I'm ducking and weaving. I'm ducking and weaving because, like, I've been happy. Like, things just don't make me angry. Like, the only thing I feel like I'm really just dealing with is just like, more so just grief. But ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I miss my loved ones. I miss how a lot of things just used to be, or things that you just can't get back, or money can't buy. But other than that, I'm not a moody person. I don't be upset and walk out the door and put it on to other people. So like, I don't even walk in that light. So yes, I'm trying to avoid anything that don't need to be around me, anything negative, any type of problems. I want to go the other way. Don't look over here. She'd have had enough problems. She don't want no more. Y'all won, hands up, don't shoot.
Okay. So when you avoiding pain though, is it unhealthy avoid or is it a healthy Avoiding something in like a healthy way is like you finding outlets to like push it. You still talk about it, but you push it. An unhealthy way is like, I'm about to go to the club just because.
Okay.
Like,
oh yeah, no. Okay, I don't be on that. I'm not trying to do an unhealthy way because that's just gonna bring more unhealthy stuff. Mm-hmm. So definitely, I'm on the healthy route. Like, I'm gonna go to the studio, but my best songs, like I have some songs and I don't want to fix something. But my manager like, girl, you was so mad that day. Ain't no fixing that, baby. You can't get that back. Like you can't get that talk back. He was like, you was in here on fire. So I'm always gonna put it back into something else. Like cause I'm gonna put it back. Cause I don't be malicious for real. Like, cause you can't really get no tit for tat with me because I don't want nobody to even think that like I'm about to go back and forth with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about nothing, especially when nobody put their hands on me. They ain't talking about nothing, So it's just like I wouldn't even give you that. I'm not because I can't. I don't have the energy for it. And then so many blessings and good things would come to me. I'll be a fool to even engage on something so low like that. You know, that's how I be thinking. Like everything's good, even with right now it's not perfect, but it's good. I'm all right. I made it here. I got some gas in my car. I can go eat a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't tripping. Bills paid. So it's just like. If I get there low with you, I'm risking all this good stuff I got going. That's probably about to get better, but I'm gonna stop and get involved with you. So I'm definitely just gonna avoid it in the healthiest way because I'm not malicious. I don't do stuff to just like it ain't no get back. Except for the people that owe me money.
Somebody still owe me money.
Man, what?
From
October,
I'm not 6 p.m.
Broke, bro. And I done tagged you. I'm getting
you tagged?
Yes.
Okay, I know that's right. I know that's right.
I put them in my song too. Niggas running around the city, owe me money, shit is silly. Bought my money just like 50 hoes mad I got the power in the juice. Nah, been talking shit, I'm from the floor. And then you went viral. You owe me money, then you went viral around the world.
Pay her money right now. She's trying to get a journal.
Goofy.
In my journal is going over dating. Do you think you possess the qualities you look for in others?
Do I I'm learning to date. I'm learning to date because my boyfriend I told you that passed away, that was my last serious like relationship.
Yeah.
So then I just felt like I went for so long without it. I possess the qualities, but I don't think I'm receptive of love.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like it's hard for me to accept it because I don't believe it, especially when it's coming from a guy, this is my problems. And I'm not saying niggas ain't shit. Because niggas can't not be shit. That's two things can be true at once. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like they're just some shit, but I just feel like you can't find that right guy and then not allowing somebody to love you, like not just being a whole receptive of it because maybe I don't believe it or maybe I don't think it's true or maybe if you tell it to 50 other people, why do I want to care about it anyway? So it's just like, and that can be my own thoughts just tearing it up to where I possess the qualities, but I don't give somebody else the time to see if they even got the qualities. You know what I'm saying? So that's on me. I need to be more patient to wait and see if they even possess it. You're not giving the nigga time. You just, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
Dating, do you believe that your partner have to prioritize their mental health before getting into anything?
Yeah, well, no, because I feel like you don't have to be perfect again. I mean, unless you, okay, so this is the thing. Like if you just off the tracks and you know if you off the tracks with the mental health, like come on now, like now with your regular, you know what I'm saying? We waiting till our next check to get the other way. If you just off the tracks, you don't want to do this no more. Be by yourself. Don't pull nobody down into that. But if you just life is hard and we all get it and we all going through it and we all voting and figuring out why this person in office and we just going through regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get up and go to Kroger because we didn't work 40 hours a week, just regular life things and you know what I'm saying? Little mama trauma, daddy, little something. But that's okay because nobody's perfect. Like I'm dealing with a lot too. Just like I lost my mom too in 2020 November. And this is only like 5 years coming out of that. That shit feel like yesterday though. You know what I'm saying? To where I could be anywhere. Like when I was just in Southfield, where I'm past the TGI Fridays, I don't know when the last time I've been there. As soon as I walked past, I got instantly sad because I just thought about the last time me and my mama went there. But that don't mean I'm not ready for a relationship just because I get sad. Sometimes I cry just on sight or nothing like that. And because I'm working through things, you know what I'm saying? Because we can get with somebody and not expect nothing and end up with something so great. Right. So I just feel like you can be who you are. As long as you be who you are and bring to the table, hey, you know, and that took it for me too. Dating somebody, then the holidays come up, and it seems like I want to be by myself, and you seem like I don't want to be with you, but I want to be with you, but I don't know how because I done lost my parents. I only know how to be with myself. Yeah. I don't celebrate holidays. I don't even be knowing the days until I see people posting for real, but that's just how my body is trained. So, but somebody got to learn to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a lot though, but it's by choice. Somebody don't have to deal with it, but he can choose to. You feel me? So that's just his choice. If he want to deal with this at this time of my life where I'm at, or you want to wait, and vice versa. You can be dealing with something, or do I want to wait? So it's just like, but I'm putting it on the table to give you that option. So everything works both ways, but I'm not that big like, he better not be going through nothing. He better, you know, like, because that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over with that bullshit. But, you know what I'm saying? But nobody is perfect. And I wouldn't even put that, if you think I'm about to have a perfect relationship and this man just perfect, like, no, it don't work like that. So I just know sometimes what a man go through as well. It's not always butterflies and rainbows with everybody.
Yeah, most definitely. Definitely not. I feel like men have it a little harder. And I'll be the one to say that every time. Like, men definitely have it just a tad bit more just because they feel like they can't release nothing. Yeah. So it's like, I want to talk to you a little more, a little longer. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I be wanting men to get out their little shell of like, I don't want to talk because it ain't blah blah blah. Like,
but you do want to talk. You don't even know how. You just don't know how to form what you want to say.
You don't even know how to say it
because you don't express it. So, and I wouldn't fault you for being like, I don't even know what I want. I don't want to even fault you for that. You ain't expressed nothing. How you gonna know how to just be like, who? And I'm not just talking about angry, mad, sad. You know, like really saying how you feel, what's wrong, what trigger you. Like when people do this. I do that with my students. Literally, I ask them. Everybody about to go around. Everybody about to say they pet peeves. Now I know for sure somebody say touching them is their pet peeve. You go around here touching people, you just don't care. You don't have no respect for what these people just told you they don't like. And that's okay. People could not like what they don't like, or you know what I'm saying, don't like certain things. But I just feel like people, we are humans. It's just not about dating. It's about treating people right. You feel me? If they don't like it, they don't like it. I don't like people begging for my food. You know, whatever they don't like, they don't like. That's a bad thing, and we can't be mad at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just back up a little bit. Like, I don't like people standing behind me. Like,
I don't like
ask me anything, but just don't stand behind me and do it. You know, like people just like what they like. But have you ever asked somebody what's their pet peeve, what they don't like, or you know, say? And I literally asked my students that, and we went around. I was like, okay, y'all, this is enough now. Yeah, y'all just taking it OD now. Y'all don't like nothing. But I'm still giving them that option though, like, you know, and holding them accountable that if you're doing something somebody don't like and they already told you they don't like it, that's on you.
Yeah. So how does success look to you?
Getting up, feeling good, and being able to do what you want to do. Like if it's take trips, take trips. If it's to order that good meal when you want to order a good meal, you know what I'm saying? When you got the money for it, to do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Stress free though, carefree.
Yeah.
And loving what you're doing, feeling good. Like it can be your birthday. You can be somewhere expensive where you can be doing something, you know what I'm saying, real moderate, just with your family, like whatever just make you happy, whatever make you feel good, like that's success to me. Because people wake up every day and hate their situation, hate who they is, hate where they at, hate everything, or just not content with everything. That's not success to me. Yeah. Especially if you're just not happy, you can't crack a smile. Niggas don't know when the last time you laughed. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just when I see her, she be laughing, she be smiling, stuff good. Like that's success to me too. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm taking care of myself, of course the money will come. Of course I got a job. Of course I'm being productive. Like all that's going to come with it when you're taking care of yourself and taking care of business. So that's success to me.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. You ain't bring up no money. You ain't bring up nothing materialistic.
Yeah, because if you
y'all just take note. Just take note. Like I see so many people online. Like I ain't want to be like money can't buy you happiness because I do be cheesing. But it's just like some stuff you gotta take at face value. Yeah. Like it's some stuff you can't take for granted.
Like stuff like this moment. This is a great moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like money can't buy this. I would do this again and again and again and again, you know, and I feel good. I'm happy to be in this space. Like this is success to me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a successful night, a successful event. Somebody asked me what you do today. Girl, I did a successful interview today. Okay, baby. Like we talked about this, we got this already. Like this is success. I got in my own car, free will. You know what I'm saying? Came over. This is success. Like, and there's a lot of people going off around the world that can't do nothing with what we doing. Can't get on their camera and just talk about what they want to talk about and put their feelings out there like that. So just like I'm successful, I can just do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And not having those limitations of being myself, being able to talk and having this opportunity. So, and I take every opportunity. Like I don't turn the opportunity down. If you come with me, I'm probably gonna go through with it because it's just like, who am I to turn the opportunity down? Not turning nothing down. That's what makes me happy too.
I love doing stuff.
Yeah,
I just be like, hey, let's network.
Right, what you want to
do? But to wrap up this mental health check-in, who is the person you would write a letter to tell them what they could have did better?
To myself. Because I'm not in a position to tell nobody what to do, and especially how to be better. Because who said they're not trying their best? And that's why I say I just hate giving my opinion, because somebody could just be going through the worst yesterday and feel like they're doing 100% better today, and here I come telling them what they can do better. Like I don't like being put in that position, and right there, that's like how I avoid stuff. Like it don't make me feel good because I don't know what you did or how you feel, and you could have been literally 100% better than last week or yesterday or from 2 hours ago. Yeah. So I will write that to myself because that's who I'm in charge of. So like, how can I be better? Everything. I can wake up a little bit earlier so I can get to work on time. You know what I'm saying? I can be grading a little more papers when I get home. I can not fall asleep a little bit when I know I can be doing something else. It's just like I always can get better. Am I working towards it day by day? You know? So it would just be a letter to myself of just what I can work on and how I can be better, how I can treat people better, how I can just live my life better. But I wouldn't be telling nobody else what to do. I just don't. I don't think it's just my position. No, because I feel like I'm better than last year. I'm better than this, and I wouldn't want nobody to come in and tell me, you know what, you can do this better. Like, because I probably been working on that. I probably feel like I just got to step 3. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? So I would just write it to myself of how I can be better and what I can do.
Okay, we love self reflection, self awareness. I love stuff like that. That's why I love writing myself anything. Like when I journal, I had to make it fun because before I had a journal with no prompts, and I don't like free writing all the time. So I would write down song lyrics from other people, and it would either be like the hook or something that I felt like I related to, and then I would write underneath it why. Like it'll be just something to be like, oh, okay, well, why is this part making you feel like that? And I just write it out. So that made me feel good. I like stuff like that.
That's good. I should have my students do that though. Like pick a song and tell me why you feel.
Like how somebody,
because baby, they love our way.
Listen, how one student pick a song out the day, and then they all write a paragraph about what part of that song made them feel good or made them feel mad or turn this off. Like, at what point did you feel like you ain't like that song?
Yeah, no, for real. That's a really good idea. I like that.
But for our last question, I feel like you already answered it, but who would you forgive?
I would forgive anybody. Because I wouldn't want to hold on to that. And even people that did stuff to me, like as of right now, I don't hate them, but they are like I forgive them though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I don't really hold on to that stuff, and I don't think about them no more. Like I feel like if you really sitting there hating a person or holding on to things, that's because you still really care, and that's okay. It's probably something you to get over. But like, if once my hands are washed, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about you enough to hate you or to be like I don't forgive you. This is I don't be stuck on it for too long. Like it is what it is, and I don't really trust nobody. I'm not surprised by people's actions and the things that they do. Yeah, like I don't just be like, oh, who did that? What? Okay, duly noted. You know, and I'm moving on. Family, friends, foes. Like it don't matter to me. But I think that's my logic in me though. Like I done lost my dad at 10 years old. You can't think I care about losing nobody. You know, and I'm not saying that to be mean to nobody. It's just like I done lost my mom and my dad. You have to know anybody else after that. I don't care. I don't care if you leave my life. I never talk to nobody again. I already lost the most important people to me, but it happened to me so young. I feel like that's just my answer for it. Of just like I don't got time to not forgive nobody or to be thinking about y'all. I didn't went through the worst pain already, so like y'all don't be on my mental to be like I'm not gonna forgive you. You did that to me, okay? It hurt me. Whatever. Duly noted. On to the next. So many people in this world. I don't need that many friends. Yeah. So just be how it be whatever. All right. What about you though?
Who would I forgive?
Yes.
You know, if you would have asked me that last week, I would have said nobody, because like you already did what you did. Yeah. You don't really care. But I think I would forgive the last situation that I was in. The last dude I talked to, I would definitely forgive him. Just for me though, like just for me to like stop thinking about it, stop calling my friends about it, stop. You feel me? Like stop bringing it up. I would just like fully, forcefully forgive it, just so it's like I can continue to get my blessings. Like, because the more I think about not forgiving somebody, the more I think about ways to get revenge and get back, and it's not ever gonna do nothing for me. And then every time I feel like I'm gonna do something back, it's just gonna set me back.
And then this is also why I stopped last year. I had to stop. I had got 19 stitches in my arm because sometimes when you do stuff to me, I don't know how to take it. And that's not good. And that's why I say I'm not in a position to tell nobody nothing, because I have been in the state of rage where nobody can tell me anything, because I feel like this person hurt me, this person did this to me. They're going to feel my wrath. I don't want to be like that. And people don't know it's a hard switch to turn off, you know?
It's definitely a hard switch to turn off once you in that mode. So
I was in a state of rage. Well, and I'm not proud. When I look at my arm and look at this ugly scar on my beautiful arm, I'm like, you could have calmed down. Like, for real. Like, I be mad at myself. That's the letter to myself. But, girl, you could have calmed down. You could have took it to. But also, you don't know what people going through. Especially last year, I done got fired. I've been all over the news. 20 million people been talking about me, like all type of stuff. And then you go come out here in the world talking to me in my face. Don't do stuff like that. You don't know. So you really did probably too get an ass whooping that you didn't even deserve. But you just talking, you got the ass whooping of the year.
Yeah, you
from
everybody got the wrath of it.
From the YouTube comments, you got all that on you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't want to be like that, but it's just like I don't want to have to get like that because it's hard to turn away. So I need to. So I want to re-answer my question. I want to forgive myself for some of my actions of last year. That I am a better person now. But I went through a lot of things, and you don't need to be messing with people or saying negative things when you don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So just literally watch what you say to people. You don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely number one.
We all appreciate that one. I think that's the one people really do need to focus on a lot, because now social media got people thinking they can say whatever, anything, just because the comments is open.
You feel me?
So it's like, just
and
be
then
mindful.
They think they'll never see you in person.
And they will.
You know what I'm saying? They'll never see you in person. And they get manhandled. Like, come on, like I would never talk again. I would deactivate all my things and then go erase all my comments if that happened to me. If I didn't know somebody, didn't know them at all, was talking about them, seen them in public, then got beat up.
But you asked for it. Basically, but you asked for it. But this is great. I love when I just have people on here. We just have genuine conversations. That's kind of the moral of it, is like just to forget that the cameras are on and just have a conversation about mental health, because it is something that no one talks about. And if we are talking about it, it's a nasty stigma attached to it, and people are laughing at it. So I do appreciate everyone that comes down and just talk about their personal experiences or whatever they feel comfortable sharing, and just also spreading awareness to their fans and their supporters and the people that love them. So
definitely,
I really appreciate you coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it too, and I think it's just dope because I feel like even when we know about mental health, people think because we know about it or talking about it that we are perfect with it. We're saying that every day it can be different. Every day it can be up and down. Every day can be challenging. Every day can, it's different. So I don't want people to think too that I just got my stuff together, because it's not like that. But I'm working and I'm trying, and slow progress is still progress. You don't got to be moving fast and hit every goal in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? It might take 2, it might take 3. So just slow progress is still progress.
Absolutely.
Even with your mental.
Absolutely.
And get y'all books. Okay? Come get y'all books. Come get y'all mental together. Okay? Detroit is on the road to getting our mental together. Y'all know where to come. Okay. Stop playing.
Note to self.
That's a beautiful book, though. It is really pretty.
Thank you. But this has been our mental health check-in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you would like to see on here next. And if you want a journal, they are on Amazon. They're on Barnes & Noble. And if you still have TikTok, it's on TikTok Shop.